people have an amazing capacity for ignoring their own internal screaming that is saying, I hate what I'm doing. I really don't want to be here. I want to get off. And many times I've seen people go years beyond when they should, either in a job or in a situation, partly because it just feels like so much energy to make the change, and it feels like a lot of risk. And change is, while it's probably the biggest thing that can catalyze individual people's growth, it's also the thing that people are most anxious about. And so they'll avoid that time, they'll avoid that contemplation, and will try to turn down the volume on that internal noise that's saying, hey, maybe this is a place where I need to get off. It really comes down to your values. I think you learn and evolve, you observe things that you don't like in society or in business that becomes almost a mantra for you to say, I don't want to be that way. People do that at first with their parents. When I've grown up, I don't ever want to do what my mom or dad did. Or conversely, these are things that I would like to see in myself. And you develop kind of this core set of values over time. And I've found that as you get further along in your career, I think that becomes even more important to you. It becomes much more important to be in a job where you feel that there's meaning and that you can actually provide value. And yet if you take that time and find a few moments here and there to think about who you really are and whether you're happy and why you're happy or why are you not happy, there's usually an answer there. That if you kind of speak to yourself as though you were someone else, you realize that you already know the right answer, that you're doing something that isn't adding to your own growth. And that's usually when people get the courage to say, okay, enough of this, it's time for me to start proactively looking to make a change. But it's very hard, and it's very easy to ignore that little voice, and very hard to take the time to listen to it and make the change.